dark-skinned activist. My name is Rashida Strober. I am the creator, I'm the inventor, I'm the designer, I'm the architect of the very first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. I brought dark skin activism to the internet in 2009. It started to become more popular and known after I appeared on Tommy Sotomayor's show, speaking on first platform in history for dark skin, first platform in history for colorism, to eradicate colorism and darkism. And in 2015, I made a post about Kendrick Lamar and his light-skinned girlfriend, which went viral to millions around the world, and it introduced people to this thing called dark skin activism, which was never heard of before. And after which you started to see people begin to finally speak about issues surrounding colorism. So a lot of people mocked me, they called me crazy, they said, what the hell is a dark skinned activist? They said, what is she talking about? But then they all flocked to my channel, studied my content, my books and my work, flocked to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com, and people began plagiarizing my original thoughts, original work, my original commentary regarding colorism and darkism. So that's a brief history. I am writing a book, or should I say editing a book, about how I invented this thing called dark skin activism and brought it to the masses, and literally forced people that were not talking about dark skin before, didn't care about dark skin, didn't care about colorism, any of those things, I made them speak on it, because that's exactly what happened. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and I want to invite people to make a donation to my GoFundMe, or to my PayPal, or to my Cash App. I'm raising funds to produce my dark skin plays in 2020, to bring it to more places around the country and around the world, for that matter, because one of the things that I'm going to be doing is doing a live stream pay-per-view where anybody anywhere in the world can watch my creative works, which includes my play A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and other creative works that I have written and performed. I want to bring it to the masses. So make sure you go to my GoFundMe. You can go to Google and just Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe. You can go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, and make a donation. You can go to my Cash App, which is Rashida Lala, and you can also make your donation. So I want to talk a little bit about, and throughout this live stream, I'm going to be encouraging people to make a donation, because I'm fundraising. I'm fundraising to raise funds to produce my play about dark skin. So I will be encouraging people to do so. Shout out to you, Darren Phil. I feel the brother that has always been supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I want to talk about Ready to Love, dark skin, light skin problems as I see it. And you must understand that I see things through the eyes of the dark skin activist. This is my commentary, which is unique, never been heard of or done before. This is how I see it, and this is how I'm presenting it to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure y'all like the video, make sure y'all share the video, and all those good things. So Ready to Love on OWN Network, for those of you that don't know, it's a dating show, a black dating show that is produced by Will Packer, and it's on the OWN Network. And today I'm going to be talking specifically about the reunion part 2. I am a huge fan of this show because I like seeing black people together in dating situations, and which I hope would lead to marriage situations. My goal and my mission as the dark skin activist, one of the reasons why I started dark skin activism, is to bring the black man back to the dark skinned black woman in balance. I'm not saying that black men will only date and marry dark skinned women. I'm saying I'm seeking balance. And so in my estimation of things, when I watch a show like Ready to Love is in sync with what I want to see. It's just like, it's a lot of darkism on the show. And the reunion show, okay, so Ready to Love, the reunion, I watched all the episodes of it. I watched the reunion, which was the first part, which took place on the Saturday before last. I believe it was December 22nd. And the big banger, the big cliffhanger, was the Tandy, Reva, and Mario situation. Happy New Year, Life and Love. Happy New Year to everybody. And everybody was talking about that, because everybody was like, Tandy has been blindsided by Mario, who ended up with Reba, dark-skinned Reba. Light-skinned Tandy was blindsided by dark-skinned Mario, who ended up with dark-skinned Reba, right? And everybody was like, damn. People couldn't believe it. Hell, I couldn't. I was shocked because I had wrote Mario off as what I call a darkist. In my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, I created a term called darkist, which means you're basically discriminating against dark-skinned people. And I wrote Mario off. I was one of them people that wrote him off. I didn't think he liked dark-skinned women at all. All right? I was like, okay, this man, you know, he flocking to people like Alexis, who I consider to be light-skinned. He's flocking to people like her. All the men were flocking to Alexis, and I wrote Mario off. So I was like really literally shocked when, you know, he did end up on the show with light-skinned Tandy, and one of the main reasons why he ended up with light-skinned Tandy is because Reva decided to self-eliminate. So I was shocked that he ended up with her. And Reva went on to explain, or well, they both was kind of explaining to an extent on the first part 1 of the reunion, but they didn't really get a chance to explain in detail until the second reunion. But everybody was mad with Reva. Everybody wanted to attack Reva, and I felt that the darkism came into play because a lot of the attacks that I saw on Reva, people were attacking her looks. They were saying that she looked like a man. They was talking about her lace front, talking about, oh, her she looked like a trainee and all this kind of foolishness. And I feel like black people, the angle is always to attack a dark-skinned woman based on her femininity, calling her manly, and, you know, attacking the hair and the dark-skinned masculinity regarding dark-skinned women, and that bothered me. That to me is darkism. So, you know, that was like the big bang with Reva and Mario. But I felt like Reva and Mario, I feel like they really wanted to be together. I feel like that's just the vibe that I get from him after listening to what they have to say in the second reunion, because Reva talked about the second part of the reunion. Reva talked about how they wasn't even checking for each other. Checking is the word she used. They wasn't even checking for each other. And after the show, and that Mario reached out to her. And while everybody jumping on the Tandy bandwagon, feeling sorry for her, and I've already said that I could empathize with Tandy from just a female perspective. If you take the dark skin and light skin issues out of it, I could empathize with her from that perspective. But y'all are not listening to what this man said. He said it wasn't working between them. And, you know, it's like, if someone is telling you that they don't want to be with you, take Reva out of the equation. If someone is telling you that they don't want to be with you, why would you still want to force it? Or why would you still want to root for something that is not there? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand people's wanting it. It's almost as if people are saying, Mario, you have to be with Tandy. And it doesn't make sense for anybody. If it wasn't Tandy, if it was Reva, nobody has to be with anybody is what I'm saying. Even with the dark skin and light skin thing, because I do feel that Tandy is getting all of this empathy and sympathy because she's light skinned by default. Y'all could disagree with me on that all day and all night. That's how I feel. That's how the dark skinned activists feel. We are all entitled to speak on how we feel. This is how I feel about the situation. Hello, Miss C. Hey, everybody that's watching. This is how I feel. But it's like, is Mario obligated to force a relationship with someone that he doesn't want to be with? Is anybody forced to be with somebody they don't want to be with? You understand what I'm saying? Light skin, dark skin, purple. We're not forced to be with people just because they want to be in a relationship. That doesn't make any sense. This shit go down like that every day when people decide in marriages and, you know, and just people just dating in general that this is not the person that I want to be with. So my question is, if they're deciding that this ain't who I want to be with, or do they have to be with that person? Do they have to continue to be in a relationship with that person? Because it just doesn't make sense. It's like, when was the right time for Mario to pursue whoever the fuck he wanted to pursue? It ain't had to be Reva. If he broke up with Tandy and said, I don't want to be in this relationship no more, when was the right time? Like, is there a time limit on when this man could go and pursue somebody else? It just shit don't make sense. That's why I said I feel like Reva is being unfairly attacked. And I feel like Tandy is given too much light-skin empathy here. Light-skin empathy plays a big part in this. Because there's no obligation. So with that whole thing, it just did not make sense to me that, and Mario said, we broke up. We were broken up. They were already broken up. And also, Tandy needs to understand, and I feel as though that is a double standard with her. Not understanding and people's empathy towards her. That's why I call it light skin empathy. With her not understanding that this is a dating show. People were supposed to make connections with different people. That's the whole damn point. If you have a problem with the man you want to deal with, or the woman you want to deal with, making connections with other people, why are you even on the show? It doesn't make any fucking sense. I like myself, for example, I could not go on a show like Ready to Love. I wouldn't want to be on a show like Ready to Love, because if I connected with a guy and I know that the premise of the show is for us to mingle and make multiple connections, and I was connecting with him and I seen him connecting with somebody else, I'd be mad as a motherfucker. I would be pissed off. So I personally would not even go on a show like that, because I already know myself and how I am and how I operate and how I feel about things. So if you felt that way, it's like these people are territorial. Like, you can't be territorial like that, and you know how the dating show went down. It doesn't make any sense, y'all. So yeah, that was my whole thing with that. So I just kind of wanted to move on and talk about some of the other couples that was on the show, and the light skin battle is what I call it. The battle of the light skins with Alexis and with Divine. And as far as the battle of the light skins, we know that Divine, she won the battle of the light skins, and I like Divine better. Alexis, I don't like Alexis, and I'm not saying I don't like Alexis because she's light skinned and that the men chose her. That's not the reason why I don't like her. I'm saying I don't like Alexis because I feel that Alexis tried to destroy the connection between London and between Divine, and I feel that it was a vicious attack on Divine. You understand? I don't think that it was warranted. I don't think that she had to go about it that way. I think that she should have bowed out gracefully. Keyword gracefully. This is why I don't understand why people are attacking Reva, dark-skinned Reva, because she bowed out gracefully. And then, like I said, you take everything else out of the picture, it comes down to me, darkism. Because Alexis did not bow out gracefully. She was vindictive, and she was angry, and she was nasty. And even in one of the shows, she she was like, I'll drag you. Talk about she wanted to fight Divine. And all that was very unnecessary. All that was very, very, very unnecessary. So, she couldn't handle being the loser in the battle of the light skins. She couldn't look at it and say, well, I got all these women, or I got all these men chasing me, and that wasn't enough for her. It's like, you're selfish. You're a selfish woman. She already came in, y'all. As far as I'm concerned, I feel like she came in with a superiority complex, because she did, if y'all go back to the first show, in one of the confessionals, she was talking about the women were not her competition. None of the women there could compete with her, is basically what she was saying. And to me, that to me is underlying darkism. Okay? Who the hell are you to think that because you are mixed race, because clearly she mixed with something, you got that good hair, that baby hair, that you're better than the other women on there? That the other women are not worthy, because that's what that's saying to me. The other women are not worthy of the black men pursuing them on the show, because you coming in here off the top thinking that you got it in the bag. And y'all black men, y'all responsible for that. Y'all are responsible for souping these non-dark skinned women's head up, making them believe that they're better, they're more superior to dark skinned all the way black women. Y'all are directly responsible for that. And London, you know what? London with his meathead ass. Okay, London, you got a meathead. Okay, London, let me tell you something. Let me just say something about London. I wouldn't date London. I already know London wouldn't date a dark-skinned woman like me. I peeped how he was, dealing with Reva. Reva was the first woman there. And I could tell immediately when I seen this guy that he was not into no dark-skinned women, okay? I could tell immediately because he kind of like had that little fake ass smile on his face, but he was kind of looking around to see if there was something better to come along. I peeped that. And I immediately knew that he was going to be a darkest. But London, you're not all that. I know you think you all that because you had these light-skinned chicks kind of fighting over you or whatever, but I wouldn't date you. And let me tell you something. Y'all call me black and ugly all day, but I don't date ugly black men. Every last man that I have ever dated in my life, been married to, they have been good-looking, handsome black men, whether they be light-skinned, dark-skinned, and these hoes be hating on me because they don't think, just like Alexis, they don't think that I am worthy of having a good-looking black man, so they hate. They're haters. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. So they hate. This is what they do. So, but back to London. London, you are not all that, honey. You are big. Like, I will agree with Alexis. You do have a big, you are kind of big, honey. You are kind of big. You are kind of big. You are kind of big, honey. Okay, you got a meat head. Okay, you look like you got some food stuck between your cheeks, honey. You look like you got some food stuck between your cheeks, honey. You are not all that. I would not date you. I would not date you. I would not date you at all. Okay, I would not even. You would not even be on my radar. Okay, you ain't got to worry about a dark-skinned woman like me, honey, because you would not even be on my radar. You are not good-looking enough for me. I know you think you all that, and that's the thing. That's the thing about some of these black men. They, light-skinned women have souped up their head, and black women have souped up their head because they feel like, if you go all the way back to high school, it was the dudes that felt like they were more popular that had light-skinned girls that they were dating. You understand what I'm saying? And he playing that same game. And when he brought his ex was light skinned. I knew off the top that this man would not be into no dark skinned women. And then he threw Kimber under the bus. He threw dark skinned Kim. He had it in for dark skin. Child, he had it in for dark skin. Child, he had it in for dark skin. But anyway, yeah, y'all, I knew off rip. But what I didn't like, I gotta be fair because I will say I like Divine. Okay, the reason I like Divine, y'all haters out there be trying to go in on me talking about, oh, you don't like light-skinned women, you jealous of. No, that's not the truth. That is not it. Shout out to my best friend Shamina. Everybody out there trying to copy my story. You're not the dark-skinned activist. I seen my best friend Shamina. She light-skinned in Publix yesterday. And we gave each other a hug. Me and my light-skinned best friend, we ain't seen each other in a while. Now watch, they mock me, then they copy me. They'll sit up here and watch my story and go make a video talking about they saw their light-skinned best friend in Publix. Y'all love to copy everything I do. But anyway, you're not the dark-skinned activist. It's only one. It's only one. It's only one. Child. Anyway. So, what was I saying, y'all? Get my train of thought back. Get my train of thought. Talk about these people copying me. I'm so tired of these people. I saw my light-skinned best friend in the store yesterday, and I ain't seen her in a while, and I was very happy to see her. Shout out to you, Shamina, and Happy New Year to you. I love you very much. I like Divine. Divine is a stand-up woman. She's very mature. She even extended an olive branch to Alexis on the reunion part 2. Divine is a classy woman. She seems to be nice. She seems to not be vindictive and revengeful and all that shit. She kind of just sat back and watched the bullshit that Alexis was pulling. You understand what I'm saying? And she kind of, when it was time to check her, she did put her ass in check. She checked you. Oh, she checked you, Alexis. The battle of the light skin. In the battle of the light skin, Divine won. She checked you and she won. And you deserve to be checked. Because like she said, if you made a connection with Brent, and Brent is a fool, I will say that. Brent is a fool. I'm sorry, Brent. I don't know these people from Adam. They're on public television. I'm going to talk about them. He's a fool to deal with that woman, because the whole time, even at the reunion, you still up here harping on London. Why are you still harping on London if you chose Brent? If I'm into a man, let me tell you something. I'm not finna be sitting up here harping on a dude that I'm done. I'm over it. That lets me know that this chick is jealous. She's not over London. Okay, she's angry. He got pork chops in his cheeks like a hamster. You crazy, Ramon Button? You're, you know, she's not over London, because you're supposed to be focused on Brent. And I would be fucking offended and mad as hell if I was okay. I gotta that was my light-skinned boyfriend texting me, by the way. Hey boo. Hey boo, hey boo, hey boo, hey, my light-skinned boyfriend, yes. Okay, yeah, I gotta go run some errands here. But anyway, I want to continue to do this review. He be distracting me, child. Do you really want to be light-skinned? Legal? Why are you asking me if I want to be light-skinned? No, I don't want to be light-skinned with good hair. That baby hair, that baby hair, that good hair, that baby hair, that baby hair, that baby hair. Child, you want to be light-skinned with that good hair, that baby hair, that good hair. Y'all crazy. Y'all tripping. I do not, it's cold out here. I do not want to be light-skinned. I do not have anything against light-skinned people. Okay, they tripping. Are you, legal, are you sure you mock a lot of light skin? How am I mocking light skinned people on here? Come on now. This is how people always lying on me. People always lying and hating on the dark skinned activists. I am not mocking light skinned people. I'm simply I'm giving you a review of Ready to Love, which is on their own network, produced by Will Packer, which is my favorite show. And I just told you I got a light skinned best friend. Oh, I ain't got to prove myself to y'all. I don't have to prove it. I just said I like Divine, who is light-skinned. She's a nice... I could clearly see the woman as a nice, classy person. I could see that. Anybody with common sense, and that's fair, can see that Divine... You know what? You ain't finna throw me off of my review, legal. Up here making up stuff on me, because I don't have nothing against light-skinned people. I have a problem with the privilege. That's my problem. That is my issue. Privilege. That's my issue. And I just feel like I was saying, if you chose Brent to be with Brent, why are you egging at the relationship of Divine and London? This woman was so angry. If y'all go and watch, she was so pissed off. Okay, she was so angry that they were together, and you got a man over here, and you up here so highly bothered by their relationship. It's just vindictive. She struck me as being very nasty and vindictive, and I don't know how any man... Brent seems like a pretty decent guy. I don't know how any man could want to deal with that. And that's why I say some of y'all give these mixed race chicks a pass just because, and you can say I'm mocking them all you want to. I'm just telling the truth. Y'all give these mixed race chick a pass because y'all think they pretty. They got good hair. Y'all let them be nasty and vengeful and mean because of how they look. And it just doesn't make any sense. And that's what I read from Alexis the whole time that she was on the show, when she could not get her way. And it's a dating show. That's another thing. Going back to the fact, this is a dating show. People gonna make multiple connections. Why are you getting angry and upset? Be classy like dark-skinned Reva and self-eliminate. And that's why I said it's darkism that people are angry with Reva, when Reva did the classy thing and self-eliminated. But mixed race, good hair, that baby hair Alexis, what did she do? She became vindictive and nasty throughout the show. And nobody's checking her for that. That's darkism, people. That is the darkism that I'm talking about. But you gonna sit up here and say I'm hating on light-skinned people? Child, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. I am telling the dark-skinned activist truth. Now, you know, child, it's just crazy. It's not fair. Focus on Brent. All I gotta say, Alexis, you need to focus on Brent. And Brent, if you know that this woman is not into you, and you know that this woman is still feel some type of way about London, you get rid of her. Get rid of her ass. Get rid of her. Bye. I mean, there's no way in hell I'm finna date somebody that I know is into their ex or into somebody else or somebody that, no, I gotta be number fucking one, and I will bow out and I will walk away from the shit. I will walk away. It ain't gonna be no arguing. It ain't gonna be no discussion. It ain't gonna be none of that. I'm out. I'm gone. Have a good life. I don't wish nothing harmful on you. I'm none of that. It's just I have to be number one. I got to be the top dog in your life, and that's how it's supposed to be. And I feel like Alexis, she couldn't do that. She was so jealous and angry that she wasn't chosen, you know, that in the battle of the light skins, that she had to be so nasty and mean and so vindictive. And it's just like, damn, you got this man over here, deal with the man you got. Like, that shit is crazy, y'all. That just blew me. Let me just move on, because I got this person on here. Legal. I've already addressed what you were saying, and you still want to say I'm jealous of light-skinned people and I want to be light-skinned and all this. I want to be light-skinned. 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 I want to be light-skinned, skin. Happy now? Shout out to Naima. Shout out to Naima. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Happy New Year to everybody that's watching. Make sure y'all go and make a donation to my different platforms. I'm raising funds to produce my dark skin plays in 2020. So please make a donation. You can go to my Cash App, which is Rashida Lala. You can go to my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. You can go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. I want to talk about Ashima. Ashima is messy. Thank you, Naima. Thank you. Ashima is messy as hell, okay? Ashima this is the type of chick, if y'all ain't paid attention to her, but I did. Ashima stirred pots and carried bones throughout the whole season to me. Like, for example, I remember after Tandy and damn, y'all, I remember after Tandy and Reva was going back and forth, like at the cabin, when they left and the argument was over and the guys came in, first thing Ashima did was she told Mario about the beef that was going down. Like, this woman is just like in the middle of all kind of shit, and she displayed the same characteristics when they was at the reunion. She was like, she told Tandy, I got your back, took off her earrings like she was ready to fight. Like, you a grown woman, why are you sitting up here saying that you got somebody back and taking off your earrings, as if to insinuate, which when someone does that type of behavior, that means they're ready to fight and attack somebody. And I saw Reva talk and speak her piece. I didn't see her get up and act like she was ready to swing on somebody. And Ashima was just all in the mix with this, I'm down for whatever, and I want to fight and all this crazy shit. Like, you need to worry about your relationship with Darren. That is what you should be focusing on. You understand? And y'all, if y'all remember correctly, Alexis did the same thing. Talk about she'll drag Divine. Like, why y'all want to resort to violence? Why you mad and want to resort to violence because this man don't want you? Like, are you serious? You want to fight because this man don't want you? He don't want you. He don't want you. You don't have to fight and attack nobody over it. You got Brent over here. And Ashima, you got Darren over there. Focus on you and Darren. Quit. Get your note. Females, that's what we need to do. I'm just going to keep it 100. I think I'm all for supporting a woman, because I've supported my friends. But one thing I don't do is I don't get directly in their shit. I will support you. You know, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm there. I'm not going to turn you away. I'm not going to be mean and nasty to you. But as far as me delving all up into business, and I don't believe you should be doing all of that. Ashima needs to mind her own relationship business. That's what I feel. I feel that she was just like too invested and worried about other people's business instead of focusing on her and Darren and the issues that they got. Because I'm just not getting that. Maybe Darren is not the type of dude that is overly emotional. Maybe that's it. But I'm not getting that strong vibe that he's head over heels. Honestly, the only person that I got that vibe from, that they were head over heels in love and cared about the woman that they connected with, was Mike. Shout out to Mike and Aisha. I want to say shout out to Mike because I didn't know that they connected at all. I mean, you saw Aisha trying to make connections with Brent. You saw Aisha try to even make a connection with Mario. I didn't really see the connection that Mike and Aisha made. Obviously, they did it after they both got eliminated from the show, but I'm very happy for them because Mike really seems to be into her. And I will say Mario actually seems to be into Reva. Under the circumstances, they kissed. He went and sat by her, but without all the drama. Mike and Aisha is the one without all the drama. Thank you, B-Force. No Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, Shida, no Lupita. Pita. Thank you. I just read the comments. Somebody said it. But Mike seems to be all in with Aisha. She seems happy. It seems genuine. They seem to care for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Ashima needs to be worried about. She needs to be worried about, is Darren all in with her? That's what she needs to be worried about. All right? Exactly, Miss C. Let me read your comment. You said the men had so much feedback for the other women, but not for Alexis. That's that mixed race, light skin privilege. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what I've been saying. These dark skin, light skin problems that's going on, darkism problems on Ready to Love. Same thing with Tondi. People were so empathetic towards her. Dang, my battery about to go dead. Every time I get on here and want to talk. But I pretty much have said the bulk of what I wanted to say. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a lot of feedback for Alexis because she is the privileged one. Okay, she's allowed to get away with all types of bullshit because of her so-called good looks, her mixed race features. And while Ariva is attacked. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it all boils down to in my assessment here. The darkism here, where the lighter skinned women, the mixed looking women, the racially ambiguous women are allowed more leeway and are allowed. We see this again and again played out on other reality television shows. You know what I'm saying? Red Supreme TV1. Rashida, you are blowing up this colorism thing bigger than what it was. No, I'm not. Everybody always has said that about me. Everybody has always said, what the hell are you talking about? But then people turn around and copy every fucking thing I do. So Red Supreme, you're wrong. I'm not blowing up this, I call it darkism. I'm not blowing it up bigger than what it is. It is what it is. It is darkism. There is multi-layered elements of darkism on this show. And for those of you that want to catch up on it, you can go to my channel, and I have done many critiques of the darkism that I have seen with my own eyes on Ready to Love, because I'm a fan of the show, I'm a follower of the show, and God put me on earth to do what I do right now. I am not making up anything. I'm simply calling out darkism that black people previously have never done before. No one's done what I've done before. That's why y'all still saying, even though I have chicks that done ripped off my work and copied me, even after that, in the aftermath of that, people are still saying that I'm making up stuff around darkism. I'm not. I'm actually telling the truth. I'm actually telling the truth. I'm not making up anything. I'm calling out the elements of darkism on the show. And clearly we see that the 4 final women being on the show was all light skinned, every last one of them, because that's what y'all black men chose. And clearly we see that the only one that's really getting attacked is the dark skinned woman, dark skinned Reva, while the light skinned women are being given a pass. So stop it. Stop it. Thank you, Ramon Bunton. You said, believe me, Rashida has done many critiques of Ready to Love. I know exactly. I done broke it down. Go back and watch one of my videos, the dark skin isolation of dark skinned girls, when I talked about Nina. This is not something that it just kills me when people tell me that I'm making shit up. I'm not. The reason why y'all think I'm making this up is because this is a form of critique and a form of commentary that people have never seen until Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, came along. Yes, I have so many people copying me right now. And it's unfair that y'all would turn around and say this shit is all in my head and that I'm making stuff up. Explain to me, why are people copying me, Red Supreme? Explain that to me. Why have people flocked to my channel in the aftermath of the Kendrick Lamar debacle and beef that I had and created derivatives of my work if I'm so fucking crazy? Y'all wrong for that. Y'all are dead wrong. Anyway, I ain't finna let y'all get me. I ain't finna let you. I'm not finna let you get me out. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody that's been rocking with me. I'm wishing y'all all kind of love and peace and blessings in 2020. And also, damn, what was his name? The other brother that was on there that got married. I want to say blessings to him. I'm glad that he made a connection. That he was the first to be eliminated from the show. I, for one, am happy that this brother got married because I believe in black love. Okay, I believe in black love. Oh my God, I believe in black love. I'm so happy when I see a black man and a black woman come together. And then Christina on the show. I don't feel that Christina nor the other young lady, I can't think of her name, Angie, that's her name. I don't feel, I wanted to know kind of what happened with them. Like, I want to know if they're dating. They didn't really allow them a chance to talk. And I do feel some type of darkism way about Christina being among the first to get eliminated from the show. She's dark skinned and she was among the first. She didn't do anything wrong. She simply told the guys that, she wanted a baby. They were saying she was thirsty, she's this, she that. I wanted to hear more from Christina. So I hope that Christina does some type of interviews or she does some type of vlog so that we can know what went down with Christina and her dating life. The lawyer, the attorney. It's like she almost had to force her way into the conversation to be heard, which is a lot of times what a dark-skinned woman has to do. And people were intimidated by that. They were using that against her, and I didn't like that. Whereas they didn't use that against Alexis, light-skinned Alexis. They didn't use that against her. You understand what I'm saying? They let Alexis get away with all kinds of bullshit, okay? All kinds of bullshit. But I want to hear more from Christina. I want to know what happened, what's going on in her dating life. I want to know. And even the other ones. I want to know what's going on with even Chica. I know a lot of people went in on Chica. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like he could have handled it better with Ashima. But at the same time, I feel like Ashima likes to butt in and she likes to start stuff. So I kind of saw the issue with Ashima and Chica. I could look at the bad and the good on both sides. As far as Carrie is concerned, the second half of the show, and my battery is about to go dead, they kind of talked a little bit about what went down between Reva and Carrie. And I kind of felt like, in a way, that I respect Reva, but I kind of felt like it was kind of blown up to a little bit too much. I see Carrie as a nice guy. To me, he seems like a nice, intelligent individual, older man. I love older men. He got that swag, you know what I'm saying? I like Carrie, and I'm hoping that he finds a woman that is good for him, that will treat him right, you know what I'm saying, that will respect him and cherish him for the man that he is. So yes, I like Carrie, and I would like to know more about the people that did not make so-called connections on the show, like Aisha and Mike. They came on there and told us, what happened with them. But I want to know more about the other people that was on the show. Kimber and Jimmy, I don't know what they doing. I think they like each other. They just got this. It's kind of this. to me, it's kind of a childish back and forth, kind of a middle school back and forth. I like you, I don't like you. Kiki, I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But give me a second here. But yeah, that was my take of the reunion. I'm definitely looking forward. And even Tondi, I want to know, I hope they do like some type of follow-up with these people, because I really want to know what is happening with them. I love this damn show. Like, I love the good, the bad, and the ugly. So that is my take. That's my take of the reunion. And I just wish and hope that these couples, these, you know, these beautiful black people, all of them, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, whatever, I hope they find love. I hope they find peace. I hope they find happiness in 2020. And I want to thank y'all for, you know, watching my channel. I want to thank y'all for subscribing. I want to thank y'all for supporting me. Even the people that be hating on me, I'm still wishing y'all the best. I gotta get out here. Okay. And real quick, I want to remind y'all to please make sure that you support my plays, the fundraisers that I have going to produce my plays. Make sure you go to my Cash App. You can make a donation, Rashida Lala. That's where you would go, Rashida Lala on Cash App. You can go to my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe, or you can donate to my PayPal. And my PayPal email address is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Please make a donation, because I'm trying to make my plays happen in 2020. That is like my biggest goal of 2020, is to bring y'all my shows, pay-per-view, live stream. I want to do all of that, but I need your financial support. So please go and make a donation. I want to thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. It's the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. Happy New Year. I'm out. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get off here. I don't know how to get off. This is crazy. Oh, Lord. And people keep texting me.